think it may be time for a little one-on-one quiet time. Me and someone I love very much have been neglecting for a very long time. And by that, of course, I mean the car. So today I'm going to try to use the sanding, and whoops, not a sanding machine, a buffing machine. This thing here, I guess I gave it away. The hood is in really bad shape, and I'm thinking maybe I can salvage some dignity in this car by using rubbing compound or polishing compound to get rid of the oxidized paint. It may take it down to barely painted, but we'll see how it goes. So I don't know which one to use. There's heavy duty rubbing compound and white polishing compound, both by Blue Coral. They have kind of similar descriptions. I'll have to try to decide. They both say use no more compound than you need to, because otherwise you're removing paint, and you don't want to do that. Just the dull, unshiny part. So we'll see how it goes. This stuff I actually have used before on the wheels, and it is just blue magic. I mean, it dissolves the oxide and brings things out, makes them really, really shiny. And I'm going to do that today too. This is not a confession, but I bought these white compound and red compound to polish the car with all good intentions a decade ago, and haven't used them since. It's just pointing out that they have both shrunk, but not evenly, into their cans. So I don't know how this turned into a sewing project, but it did. The bonnet will not stay on the buffer. It keeps falling off. There's no elastic left in it. Of course, the elastic is 10 years old. Ooh, look how the car is turning a nice shade of grayish white with the rubbing compound on it. So I've got to sew basically a gathering stitch onto the bonnet so it'll stay on the buffer while I'm buffing, because I can't do any buffing yet. I don't know if you can see it, but this is where I have done that gathering stitch with some coat and button thread and my sailmaker needle, which is right here in my toolbox, of course, because that's more manly to have your sewing stuff in your toolbox with your crescent wrench and Craftsman tools. Now let's see if it works on the car. Alright, these are the original wheels that came with the car, and I'm going to try to polish them now with this good stuff. You can see it's not very good right now. Maybe it'll be great later on. Alright, I'm not having as much luck as I'd like with the buffing compound, so I switched to the white polishing compound. So hopefully that will make a difference. But I did have good luck with the wheels. The wheels are looking pretty clean, so that's good. So today's probably a good day to check the right rear brake pads as well. I know that it was just in for the parking brake, and I know the left side is good, but I'm going to check the right side now. So, and clean the inside of the rear wheels off while I'm at it. Upon close inspection, I think we see that there's a good 1/4 or 3/8 of an inch of brake pad material, so there's no need to replace the brake pads on this side. Alright, so it looks pretty bad right now because the wheels are off. I'm washing them, making them clean, but later on they'll all be back together. Let's see how the hood looks. It's really hard to tell, but over there is where I tried to polish it. It's not going very well. We'll see. Alright, so this is probably wrong for me to say, but when she's wet, she looks pretty good. That means the hood is still oxidized, but I mean, it reminds me when it's washed like this how nice it looked when I first had it, and I had a good coat of paint on it. So, taking the wheels off, washed them, washed the inside behind them, checked for brake pads, and reinstalled the wheels without wheel locks so that I won't have that problem again if I need to take it somewhere shortly. So all in all, I'm happy with today. I'm going to get some Armor All and Armor All the wheels because I think they need it. Boy, is this silly. I'm really paying a lot of attention to this car.